Death Stranding is all about making connections and coming together in an isolated world, while interacting with real players' structures and trails as you extend the Chiral Network. In the first game, it was really hard to link up with your mates in order to specifically see their structures out in the world, but they've simplified things a bit in Death Stranding 2. That said, it's not a system that's explained very well in-game, so here's everything you need to know about Strand Contracts and connecting with friends in Death Stranding 2 on the beach. In the game's opening chapters, you'll be introduced to the new Social Strand Service menu, or SSS, where you can find messages from NPC characters, any photos that you've taken, plus the Bridge Links tab. Here you can view your stats, look at your Strand Contracts, view the last 100 most recent connections you've made out in the world, and also see a list of your friends who are playing the game. As you view each of these connections, you'll see a small breakdown of how many likes you've sent and received from said person, your most recent interactions, and you'll also see this touchpad button here that says Make Strand Contract. Doing this makes it so that you will be more likely to see that particular person's structures, vehicles, footprints, and other marks on the world, instead of just seeing random people. When you find a structure or vehicle out in the world from a Strand Contract, you'll see this handshake icon indicating that you're looking at a Strand Contract structure, and not just something from another random person. Now, if you want to make certain that you see your friends in the world without having to go out there hoping you find them, you can open the Friends tab of the Bridge Links menu. Here, you'll see a list of people from your PlayStation Network friends list who have started Death Stranding 2, and you could simply make a Strand Contract for each of the people whose structures you want to see while out and about. Keep in mind, this only makes these connections more likely to occur. You will still see random people's structures, and if you're further ahead than your friends are in-game, then they won't have placed any structures in front of you for you to find yet. But even still, you should still see their marks on the world if you backtrack to where they are, or if they catch up to you later. Strand Contracts are one-way connections, so you don't need the other person to accept any request. It's kind of like following someone on Twitter or Blue Sky. You don't receive any notifications that someone has made a contract with you, so this feature is more about who you want to see while you're traveling. You start out with a maximum limit of 10 Strand Contracts, and you can increase this limit later by using the Strand Contract Cap Boost APAS enhancements. If you increase the cap, fill the extra space, and then remove the APAS enhancement, your Strand Contracts will become ineffective until you either re-enable the cap boosts or remove enough contracts from your list in order to meet the current maximum number of contracts. To remove a Strand Contract, press X on someone's name to view their Porter profile. You can then hold the touchpad down for a second or two to sever the contract. You can add someone back at any time, but if they aren't on your friends list or most recent connections list, you'll have to find them out in the world again before recreating the contract. With all that information in hand, you should now be able to find your buddies and populate the world with all the little cairns and bridges and roads that they create. For more Death Stranding 2, check out our growing wiki, complete with guides, tips, and walkthroughs on IGN.com. Keep on keeping on.